Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Skyward Sword. I'm gonna preface this by saying I'm a little bit sick, so don't make fun of my voice in the comments. We in the last episode we got the fruit. There we go. We got the life tree fruit, which is going to heal the Thunder Dragon in order for him to give us the third and final piece of the Song of the Hero. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it.
Oh, Link. Hello there. Is there something you need?
My nose is immediately dripping. This is not good.
Oh, is that what I think it is? You brought that here for me, didn't you?
Dig indeed.
Oh, you've done it, boy. I can feel the fruit's effect surging through me. It's exhilarating. I feel like a proper dragon again. Just because I have eternal life doesn't mean I can't get mighty sick.
Tell me about it.
Thanks to you, boy, this old dragon will keep on charging a while yet. I owe you a big thank you, so allow me to perform a moving rendition of my part of the Song of the Hero. I should warn you, I've got a mean set of pipes and I know how to use them. This'll clean out those ears, boy, so brace yourself.
You've learned the part of the Song of the Hero. For the final time this time.
Link, I owe you my life. You have to let me repay you. Give me some time to prepare, and when you next return to visit me, I believe you'll be mightily pleased.
Well done, Master. You successfully collected 3 parts of the Song of the Hero. I recommend you return to the sky and meet with the great sky spirit Levias to complete the song. Okay. So, we're going to do that just to progress the story a little tiny bit. Then, I believe we should try and return. And actually, I lied. You can come straight back to this area, and the Thunder Dragon will have his surprise ready for us.
Finally, Link, you really did come back. Glad to see it. Let's have some fun.
So, essentially, the Thunder Dragon is going to give you a gauntlet of sorts. We can either choose to do a time trial run of the 3 Silent Realms, or we could do a time trial run of the bosses we fought so far. If you were to do the Silent Realms, you receive 50 rupees for the first time you complete each challenge. And then every single time you beat your own record, you get another 50 rupees. If you beat the Thunder Dragon's records, then you get a rare treasure. Not really worth it by this point in the game, but if you haven't upgraded anything, or you have things that are in need of upgrading, then obviously that is there for you. The times to beat for the Thunder Dragon Silent Realms are 3 minutes for the Farrow Woods, 4 minutes 15 for Lanayru Desert, and 6 minutes for Elden Volcano. What we are interested in is the battle. This is a boss gauntlet, which will take us through every boss we fought so far. I'm going to do this one, and I'm just going to be silent throughout this, firstly because I am a bit sick, but secondly, because it's just going to be us fighting old bosses, and there's not really anything new to say. For this one, there's no time trial, you just have to beat them one after another. And upon completing 4 of the boss fights, if we quit now, we'll get a piece of heart. I'm going to want to do that because that's now all 20 hearts in the game. We're now going to do this 8 more times. We're going to do 8 more battles, and I'm not starting with Girahim. interject right here just to say that you may be noticing through, like, all the speed ups and everything that I am defeating a lot of early bosses really quickly. That's because in this mode, you still have the true Master Sword, so you're dealing Master Sword damage on really early game enemies. And it's kind of unfair. It's kind of unfair in your favor. And I also wanted to interject, ooh, hello, and just say I will be going over all of the rewards for this mode. This mode also does extend to the end game. There are some bosses we haven't fought yet, and they are included in this mode. They are included in this mode, but not right away, obviously, because spoilers. We will not be going into them at a later date. I'll tell you what the rewards are. But I'm not gonna actively go into these boss fights because, yeah, well, I'm not gonna actively do them, I should say, because once this Let's Play's over, it's over. And also, there's not really any important rewards for those fights that we haven't done yet. I think this mode's pretty cool. I've heard some mixed opinions about it. I've heard some people say that it's kind of padding, some people say that it's kind of boring. Especially for the rewards you get. And some people are just like, oh, well, you know, the rewards shouldn't be locked behind this mode. Things like that, but I don't know, I think it's pretty interesting, especially going back and fighting bosses with the Master Sword in tow. I don't know, it just feels good. Okay. We have one more win. This is now fight 8. And we get a quote-unquote really sturdy shield. That's what we're here for. Oh, and it's a boss I actually like. Hell yeah. Let's get our whip. Pull off your arm there, Coloctos. I really like Coloctos. I don't know if I went too much into it in the episode I did with Coloctos in it, but I actually really like Coloctos as a boss fight. I think this, at least in the Wii version as well, in this version he's obviously pretty good because you just get to fight him with even better controls. But in the Wii version, he's actually... Whoops. In the Wii version, he's actually also really good, just because, again, you get to fight him with motion controls, but it shows how good the motion controls in this game can be. I'm rambling a little bit because, obviously, stupid brain from being kind of sick, but also from the fact that I'm trying to concentrate on getting this boss done without dying. Ow. Am I missing something? I haven't done this boss in a while. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, no, I was not missing anything. I just had to wait for his arms to come back. Because now I think he gets swords. Maybe I was missing something. No, am I meant to Skyward Strike his chest? Like, it's genuinely been so long since I fought Coloctos. Come on, swing your arms down. Oops. Okay, so it's not a Skyward Strike. We don't have the bow yet. Oh, you do just attack his heart. Okay. I don't know why it wasn't doing any damage to begin with. Come on, swing your arm down. There's one. I was a bit slow on the draw there. There we go. And come in for number 1 and 3 or 4. And luckily you can, like, really quickly cycle through his little heart faces there with the Master Sword. Now we get to the bit that I remember. I wonder if it'd be more worth it to drop the big heavy sword and just switch back to the Master Sword for the heart. Like, once you bust it open. Ow. One thing I forgot to kind of go into, I just thought it would kind of be obvious. You don't have your items. You have the items that are expected of you to... Would be expected of you to... Jesus Christ. You have the items that you would be expected to have at that point in the game. So you can't, like, cheese certain fights with certain items and everything. You also... that also means you don't get your life medals. Which isn't too big of a deal because... You know, life medals are just that. They're just the life medals. You still get all of your normal heart containers, which is good. But you don't heal between fights, which what makes things like the Imprisoned a really good thing to get in between bigger stints. Because you can easily and reliably get the Imprisoned to drop hearts. And also the pillars in this fight. I was thinking that, but then I completely forgot if that were the case or not. But luckily we don't need too much health, considering this is the last fight that we need to do for the main reward. Alright. And in you come, Coloctos. Okay, not like that. Don't come at me like that. There we go. Definitely took me a lot longer than some other bosses. But that's it. That is 8 fights in a row. Quit now and you'll get yourself a not too shabby, absurdly sturdy shield. So, because we're not going to do this again, the entirety of all the rewards. So you get 50 rupees pretty much every single time you do a round, just because of time-based things. But you get 20 rupees for your first win if you then leave. This is if you leave each one or you quit after each one. So you get 20 rupees for your first, a small treasure for your second, 100 rupees for your third. For your first time around, on the fourth fight, you'll get a piece of heart, and every time after that, you get 200 rupees. Then it's 300 rupees, a rare treasure, 500 rupees, the item we're about to get now, and then the second time... Wait. Oh, don't tell me. I'm reading this now and I really hope this isn't true. It says second time, or if you have a full item check and adventure pouch. I really hope, because our item check isn't full, we get this reward. If you have a full inventory of both, you get 1,000 rupees. Then it's 2,000, and then for the last 3 fights, which I don't believe we have unlocked yet, you get 3 rare treasures, 3,000 rupees, and then filling Link's wallet, so 9,900 rupees. We're going to quit here. And we get the Hylian Shield. The best shield in the game. It gets sent to the item check, so we're all good there. It is the best shield in the game. While the goddess shields, they have they have regenerative qualities with their durability. I'm pretty sure the Hylian shield has no durability. And kind of given how important durability is as a game mechanic for shields and stuff, I think it's pretty good that it's locked behind a boss rush. Like I said, I know some parts of the community do not agree with me whatsoever, but I think it's pretty good that it is indeed locked behind a boss rush. Like I said, the other treasures aren't actually, or the other prizes, sorry, aren't actually all that worth it. The main things I wanted were the piece of heart and the Hylian shield. Because now we have a full capacity of hearts, which means we have every heart piece in the game. And it also means we get the best shield in the game. So, you know what? I'm not too upset about that. We're going to take our goddess shield, and we're going to sell it. Because I'm greedy. We're not in desperate need for money, but, like, duh, it's the Hylian shield. So as you can see there, it does have a durability bar. I don't know if that means it has like super regenerative and super durable durability, or if it's just there to sort of show that it is pretty strong. Hylian shield strongest in the game, able to block both fire and electric, and it is unbreakable. So there you go. We're now fully decked out, head to frickin' toe, in classic attire. This does bring up some weird timeline shenanigans when it comes to the Hylian shield. As you can see, the red crest on the front is meant to symbolize our loft wing. And then, you know, the Triforce and stuff like that. It's meant to be a symbol of the royal family in future games. Here, it's a little unsure as to why it's a thing. Because it wasn't like the Thunder Dragon just created it. It was given to us, which means it would have already been pre-established. And he's from the distant past, so it's very confusing. But regardless, we have basically everything now set up for the final part of the game. All we have to do is go visit Levias, learn the rest of the Song of the Hero, figure out where the Triforce is, get it, And that's pretty much it. We then just have to beat the big bad. So, yeah. Next time on Skyward Sword, we are going to be finding, going into the Thunderhead, finding Levias, and learning the rest of that song. See you guys then.